Alright, Violas, you made it. Here is your last video for Sanseneon, and honestly, it is the hardest part of the piece. Mostly because of this bowing that they throw in here, which sounds very cool, but it can be a little tricky to get the hang of right away. So we're starting at 143, going all the way to the end. And we're going to start off by learning this rhythm just on an open D, so we can get this whole bowing thing figured out. So, starting on an open D, this is what you're going to do. You're going to do a short but fast down bow, then a long up bow for actually 2 beats. 1.5, 2, yep, 2 beats. And then you're going to hook in another up bow for that next single eighth. So on an open D, this is what measure 143 sounds like. Like that. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. So try that with me. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3. Right. So you tie into beat 3, then hook in another eighth note on an up, then 2 separate to finish out beat 4. All right. Just one more time, a little quicker. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3. Okay. So it's just a matter of getting that hook in there right at the frog. Fight your instinct to go down. You got to hook one more time up. And then the next measure, 144, also on a down bow, you're just going down, up. Again, quick, fast, that's the same thing. Quick, short down bow, and then nice long up bow. So on an open D, measures 143, 144. This is what it sounds like. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that's all you need for this last section. So once you have that in your bow, let's add the fingers. So we're starting just with a G. We're going to an accidental F sharp. Be careful at 144. B flat, low 1. So kind of slow. Here we go. Is 143. Ready? And. Okay, so that's how you do that. Note that you have 2 G's at the beginning. G, G, F, G. And then 144, B, B, A, B. So you're repeating that note. All right, try that a little faster now. 1 and a 2, 143. Okay, so once you got that down, you know the bowing for the rest of the piece. Next measures, keep on going. 145. This 146, by the way, will be divisé, so pick either the top note or bottom note. I'm going to do the top for right now. So here's 145, same bowing, ready, and. Note that if you're on a down bow, you did it right. If you end up, that means you didn't hook it in or something got messed up with the slur. Okay, so let's do 143 through 146. Here we go. 1, 2, 143. 3, 4. Ooh, that was a horrible squeak. Eek. All right, so keep practicing that until that gets comfortable. Wait until to go any further until you've got that bowing down. All right, so here's 147 now. Same bowing, just different fingers. Be careful, it's a low 4 for your E flat. Here's 147. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, notice how quick I am with that first down eighth note. And then I've got enough bow for that slur up plus a hook. All right, let's do that section one more time. Actually, 149, let's take a look at that rhythm. He just throws in a couple extra sixteenths. So 149, ready, and. 1 and a 2, and a 4 and a 4 and for the last one. Okay, and then 151 starts off the same as 143. Let's keep going. 151 now, ready, and. 2, 3. I messed this up in the second violin part too, or the first violin part rather. All right, so you think that it's going to tie the same rhythm as 143? It changes here. This is 155. So don't go on autopilot like I just did. It's different. So 155, it'll go like this. Okay, it's not tied anymore. It's just a single eighth. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. So here's 155. Ready, set, and. Okay, and if you caught the mistake that I just made, come see me. and I will give you a piece of candy. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I did make a mistake. I added some stuff that's not supposed to be there. All right, so let's try that section again. That's a little tricky. So here's 155. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, and as you kind of saw, it's probably way easier to use fourth fingers for that last little part. It's just, again, I'm having trouble stretching and getting that in tune. All right, so here's 159, our very last part. Is that same rhythm that we just did without the ties, the stuff from 155, with the hook bow still. We're still hooking in these or at least for this one, we're still hooking in this eighth note after the slur. So again, watch out for your low 4, E flat. But here we go with 159. Ready? And. So I just noticed too that we're going to have to fix some bowing in class. I think we're going to have to add some hook bows in there because it did not work out the way it's printed right now. So 159 again, just that same pattern repeated over and over. 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and then we get into those eighth notes that you did on the second page for this last line. Be careful, you're really switching back and forth now between F sharp and F natural for these last couple measures. Let's look at 164. So we're starting with an F sharp, go to low 2, F natural, back sharp, low, sharp, and then if you're doing the bottom note, low 2, B flat, or just plain open D for the last note. All right, so let's do this whole section one more time all the way through. Here's 143 to the bottom. Keep working this slow to make sure you're doing the bowing correctly and all the accidentals. But here we go. 1, 2, 143. That's the same note. Sorry for that total mess up. Where was that 159? That caught me off guard right there. But you guys keep working. Play better than I just did. And you'll be all set to run through this in class.